It can be easy to write off games from appearance alone. Cruelty Squad is a harsh and extremely, for the lack of better words, unaesthetic game. The color palette is usually extremely bright or dark and doesn't make much of any sense. The dialogue is broken and the mechanics are presented in a very non-intuitive way. This is one of the first games I've played where it not making sense actually makes sense. Let me attempt to explain. I'm probably going to end up looking like that meme that has the lady with graphs all around her head, but I will not let that keep me from trying. Cruelty Squad is placed in a world where capitalism is left unchecked and ramped up to the absolute max. You play as a grunt hitman for a company named Cruelty Squad, which hires you to complete hits that they assign you to in order to push their own agenda. Initially, the game seems very straightforward. You go do missions, get money, on to the next mission. When I first played this, I would ask questions such as, wait, there's a stock market? Why can't I pick up organs from people I killed? Let me tell you, that initial confusion still hasn't necessarily went away from after playing for about 15 hours or so, but I feel as though the criticisms of pure capitalism begin to make sense to me from experiencing the numbness of playing through this game, now twice. Once through in the alpha stage, and once through on the official release. I spent a majority of my time on the second time playing through trying to figure out how I could get money to unlock the major items. I, funnily enough, still haven't unlocked most of them, but I was able to get some of the items such as the strongest armor from the menu, which has no immediately apparent downsides. And I also get the item that turns your intestines into a grappling hook. A lot of the money being made in the game is in the stock market system, which you are able to manipulate if you pay attention to the mission briefing and you put your money into companies that are going to grow from it and avoid companies that are going to perish. The payout of each mission is so small that it doesn't even matter. Therefore, the best thing you can do is put them into stocks that are down in the game and hope that it'll climb. There's a major event in the game that I missed in order to make the most profit I could, but I was able to profit off of having a ton of shares on a fish that blew up massively after completing a mission. Yet, I still could not afford items that made an immense difference and could potentially shift the gameplay that I will probably never know. Cruelty Squad completely numbed me to the morality of why I would do something. There was one part where I began shooting down into a crowd because I could harvest their organs for profit, and afterwards realizing that it was probably not the most virtuous thing to do. Silly Cujo. I am such a quirky guy, just shooting into a mob of people. There's an immense amount of depth into this game, with different endings and a huge plethora of secrets to find in all of the missions that I will probably never see because I just don't want to spend the time to really find them all out, honestly. I am a working man at the moment. It's really hard to spend time trying to find a bunch of different secrets. Fucking gamer probs, am I right, dude? I really like Cruelty Squad, and if you want to experience one of the strongest criticisms and satires of capitalism on the market, as well as play a game that's similar to Dishonored, having a child with System Shock 2, I highly recommend this game. It will not be for everyone. My friends despise this game, but if you haven't heard of it, I definitely think you should try it.